I think that's what you call these, right? Where you eat and you talk. Don't worry, I'm not gonna be like those other people on YouTube, like Nevada Ocado and those fucks that they just eat. Like with the way they eat food is disgusting. I'm not like that. I actually have manners. But this is the first time I'm doing something like this. I figured I'd just do something like this just to do something different. I felt like it. I'm gonna sit in this chair and eat. I got 2 pieces of pizza and 2 breadsticks. What's up, Sonya? Thanks for stopping by. I guess I could talk about a few things while I'm eating. But yeah, I got pizza and crazy bread from Little Caesars. Now they did forget the crazy sauce, but all right, I'm back. What's up, Side Hustler Jay? Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, they forgot crazy sauce, whatever that is. But I don't mind because I don't want to go with another headache. Because originally I got this earlier from DoorDash and the order was messed up. Well, it wasn't messed up, but they sent it to the wrong place because I didn't have my phone number. But I don't see how that was important because the order before that, like I ordered before on DoorDash months ago, and phone number didn't matter. They just got it to the right address. So I don't know. So I had to get a refund, and that was a headache. But yeah, never done this before, so this is a first. Definitely is a first. I got ranch. I always like my ranch with the breadsticks and pizza. So, what's been going on? Well, I was running through Resident Evil 4 Remake again on Professional. It's been tough, but the original is definitely way harder than Professional because before Remake, you can do New Game Plus, which is really cheap because in the original RE4, you had to start from scratch in Professional. There wasn't no carry over your weapons. What's up, Eagle? What's up, Eagles fan? Kylie Carberton. What's up, Zack Attack Studios? And what's up, the Outdoor Action Kid? Glad to see all you in here. And by the way, shout out to Zack Attack Studios and the Umbrella Robson 97, for being Patreon supporters. I greatly appreciate that. They're why I was able to afford this. For example, this food. So shout out to YouTube, man, because I was able to get something to eat. So I appreciate it. But yeah, I've been going through 4 Remake and Professional. Been challenging, but the original is much harder because you can just, you got to start fresh. Yeah. So I'm an Eagles fan as well. Hey, Kylie. Hey, Zach. I don't like the Cowboys. I don't follow sports much. I don't have anything against sports. It's just the reason I don't follow them is because my crappy father, he would push them on me, which turned me away from them. But I'm starting to warm up to them a bit because some of the movies I saw. What else has been going on? Hello, Jackal. What's up, Hayden? Media Corner 2006. Good to see you in here. Kadeem the King is still missing, by the way, which is very strange. I made that video like a day or 2 days ago. Kadeem's still missing. Still hasn't been online. I don't know what's going on, man, but I hope everything's alright with the guy, because I've known like, I don't know him in real life, but I know Kadeem. I know what kind of music he likes. I know what his personality is. I know Kadeem well. And what's been going on lately with Kadeem, this is not the usual Kadeem the King. So, I don't know. I hope I hope he's okay. I hope Kadeem is okay. Yeah, I hope so too, man, because one of the things you assume, kind of, when someone stops appearing online is you're like, oh shit, did they die? You know, and I don't want that to be the case, but he's been offline for quite some time. It's not been normal, you know. I just hope it's something simple, like he just decided to take this long break, or maybe he's moving, or maybe the area where he's at has just lost power and internet. I hope it's something like that. I hope it ain't nothing bad, because that would suck. It would definitely suck. See what else is going on as I take another bite. Hip Hop Rap XP. I don't know if I talked about this. He lost his channel. It was terminated, which is fucked up, honestly. Sucks it happened to him. Little Caesars is good. Yeah, they're pretty good. And they're cheap as well. At least compared to most food places. A lot of food places are just so expensive nowadays. If Kadeem dies, I'm going to be sad. Yeah, same here. Because, like I said, it's just been so long. They gotta make a backup channel just in case. Yeah, it's always good to have a backup channel. But yeah, it's always good to have a backup channel. My favorite character of Sing 2 is Portia Crystal. I've never seen the Sing films. I haven't kept up with animated stuff in a very long time. I was more into that when I was a kid. I think it's best if we don't start a social panic. Yeah, I'm not saying, I'm not going to be like Chicken Little, where I forgot what he said in the movie, but yeah, I'm not going to, but I will say, if we get into the month of June and, if we start creeping into June and it's been some days, I'm going to start to really worry about Kadeem then, like even more so. If we get into June, I like Little Caesars. Yeah, it's good. I hate it when people beg for subs. I used to do that, not anymore, because it's just annoying. Yeah, I used to say that, but it's just tedious to say it. The sky is falling. Yeah, that's what he said. Plus, begging for subs kills your channel in the long run because you get below average views. Yeah, it never worked, from what I could tell. It never worked. Just tell people to subscribe. It doesn't work. At least for me, it never seemed like it worked. But yeah, I hope everything's good with Kadeem, man. The last time I talked to him was May 10th or May 11th, and he told me he had a lot of video projects, cooking some stuff up. I'm sure Kadeem is doing fine. Yeah, I hope so. I definitely hope so. Getting more views is better because you earn more money. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, Hip Hop Rep XP got terminated. Being a YouTuber is hopeless unless you're doing it with business purposes. It depends on how you look at it, I guess. Some people can do it for fun, and they don't really care about the numbers. Me, I'm kind of in between, where I want good numbers, but it can be fun to do. I don't know if I could ever let go of YouTube forever, though, because the times I tried to quit, I always felt like coming back. I always felt like creating content. I don't know. It's like there's certain things in life that's like a part of you forever. You can't get rid of it. You can't escape it. I don't know. I wonder what else we could discuss. Um, hmm. Hey, Jackal, have you heard of a YouTuber named Explorer of Horror, aka Nate Murphy? Since he's a good user. No, I ain't heard of him. Like when it comes to YouTube, I haven't really kept up with a lot of new people and been checking for new people. I saw some YouTubers begging for subs, and I'm like, seriously, like, what's the point of this? Yeah, it never really worked when I did it. Um, you know, just never did. Let's see, what else can I talk about? I will say Little Caesars is the best when you first get it. It's the quality dips a little bit when you have it the next day or reheat it. Don't mind that noise. That's the central air coming on because it's the summertime, hot as hell. I walked 4 miles today. That's cool. I explored the park I go to. That's good. It can be fun to explore new areas and be places you've never been to before. That's for sure. How about let's have faith for Kadeem? The king to be okay. Yeah, I'm up for that. I'm all for that. I played a Ghost Rider game for PS2 as a clone of God of War and Devil May Cry. Yeah, I heard about that game. I haven't played it myself though. I saw lots of graffiti art. It looks cool. Yeah, I saw graffiti art too. Where I walked before. I'm glad I was able to help you get food, brother. Yeah, definitely. You know, definitely. Like I said, appreciate your support on Patreon, Zach, and the Umbrella Rops 97. It's just greatly appreciated. I'm glad that anybody even signed up for that. But let's see what else. Like I said, I was just playing 4 Remake. I'm glad I've been sticking. You see graffiti art more in cities. Yeah, you probably do. I'm glad I was sticking with the new channels and not abandoning them because I kind of want to see how they go. See what kind of success they have. I saw someone wrote the F word on the stone thing at the park, and it was weird, ridiculous, and funny at the same time. Yeah, people write crazy shit in public places. I misspelled crazy shit. I mean, yeah, they write crazy shit in public places. I had horrible sleep today, though. Holy shit, I slept from like 10 p.m. to 3 a.m., so I don't feel the best. Sleep's definitely important, but man, I got terrible sleep today. Absolutely terrible. I had like 2 energy drinks. It was like some kind of, what was it? It was like, I can't remember the flavor, but it was like a fruity Monster, and then I had a regular Monster. I had 2. Beef with the targeted community. Oh, I know this guy. I think he's a troll. Beef with the targeted community? What's the targeted community? I think this is the same guy that was trolling me and Zach on Facebook, and he like knows Martian Matter to the 4th. I think that's who it is. I recognize his name. But who's the targeted community? I'd like to know. Facebook. I don't take trolls serious, yeah. But it's not too. The targeted individuals beef with Planet Pat. I have no idea who any of those people are. Fishes fly till the world dies. I don't know who any of those people are. Hello, this is my backup channel. Oh yeah, that's cool. What's up, J-Dog? People used to call me J-Dog at school. Yeah, that's a cool nickname. I don't really go on Twitter. It's toxic. Yeah. I don't use a lot of the social media apps just like that much anymore or scroll on them. What's up, BK TV official? What up? Good to see you in here. I think some more topics. What are your thoughts on NBA YoungBoy and Little Dirk beefing? I didn't know they were beefing, but I don't really care about it, to be honest, because I don't really care for either of those rappers. I mean, I'm not gonna say Little Dirk sucks because he's all right from what I hear, but he's not my kind of music. But NBA YoungBoy, I don't know. I don't listen to either of those guys. So I don't really know what to say about it. I don't really care for that like Chicago drill music. A lot of assholes on social media. Yeah, definitely. When you want the views, you have to beef. It brings in viewers for both sides. Yeah, but it gets boring. It gets fucking boring. And that's not what I want to do. You see, I could easily go back to ranting on rappers and ranting about why mainstream rap sucks and just get a shit ton of views. But I got tired of that. I got tired of ranting on garbage rappers. I got tired of talking about why mainstream rap sucks. I got tired of that shit. It's boring. And beefing, it gets old. Like, me and Larry are cool, but when I was beefing with him, yeah, I was getting good views beefing with him. But I wouldn't do that shit all the time. It's boring. I don't want to just keep beefing with people over and over. Like, I want to make other kinds of content. You know? If there's a reason to do a Mr. Beef, I will. Like when I called out my friend Nick. I don't regret that because fuck that motherfucker. But, you know, I'm not going to do some shit. You know, I tried doing that before. I tried to bring the rapper rants back, and I was like, man, I can't do this. I'm not enjoying it. The people want drama. Of course they do. That's what a lot of people want. They want the drama. They want this and that. And the other stuff don't get as much attention. You know, maybe that's why I'm not as big as I could be. But I'd rather do what my heart's in terms of content than be in drama. You know? I mean, I'm not saying I won't get involved in drama or beef, but it just gets old. There's only so many times you can say this dude sucks or fuck this guy. You know? Like Smokey Dog, I got tired of going back and forth with that fucking idiot. You get bored after a while, so I don't know, I'm not interested, Fishes. And plus, I didn't even make that much money from what I could tell or get that many views from beefing. I mean, decent views for me, but in the grand scheme of YouTube, you know, it's a speck of dust compared to how much bigger a lot of people are in here. Lil Durk doesn't do drill anymore. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Those drama streams are repetitive, yeah. Drama most of the time is just stupid, definitely. Subject. What's up, Outer Heaven? Good to see you in here. I can respect that, but if you ever want the views again, you need beef with Young Steel. Who is that guy? Who's Young Steel? Who's any of these people you mentioned? I don't know any of their names. Drama is just dust piled onto one another. Yeah, it definitely is. It can also be a huge waste of time, too. Because you have to keep making videos and going back and forth. So, like, when I was beefing with Larry Cool the Gamer, that shit was draining. Like, when me and him, you know, weren't cool, it was draining. Because I had to, like, I had to sit in this area I'm at for like an hour or more, record multiple videos because it took so much time because I don't have the right equipment or editing to do response videos. You go to the gym. I definitely would like to. You have the money for a gym membership and go there. That'd be nice. That's for sure. I do walk. I've been slacking on it, to be honest, but I'm going to try to get back to it. Not a waste of time when that check rolls in. I don't know. know those people though, so I don't even know what I would say about them. I don't like Larry Cool the Gamer, but the drama just got dumb, and that's why I make a video on Larry. I ignored Larry. That's understandable. Spirit has been gone for a while. Hope he's peacefully off YouTube, or living peacefully, or icing. Yeah, I think he said he was taking a hiatus to work on something. I think Spirit 21 is alright. Yeah, the Awesome Speaker definitely is cool. The Mo Train is funny. I don't think I heard of it. What else could I discuss? I don't know. The Awesome Speaker does the mode train in some of the videos. Oh, I didn't know that. KRD Nights 99 is still making new content. Oh, that's cool. Me and him don't really talk like that. But we did, I guess what they call chop it up, like talking to someone. I mean, me and him are cool. We briefly talked to each other. I was seeing what's going on with him. He was seeing what's going on with me, but I haven't talked to him besides that. But me and him are cool. Like in the new damn Bastard channel he does it on. Oh, Are You Millennial? I think so, because I was born in 1999, November 1st. Strap-on spelled backwards is no parts. He left this comment before this old helmet. I don't know why some people gotta repeat the same comment they already left. He left the same comment on another stream. Reach out to Young Steel. Reach out to G-Rock. I don't know who any of those people are. This old helmet was on my stream one time. Oh, reach out to him. Who are they? Are they rappers? Are they YouTubers? Like, you gotta give me specific. I was like, who are these people? Because I never heard of them. They are targeted individuals, meaning that they're dangerous, or there's people coming after them. Do you know Darren Expert? No, I don't. What is strapped on backwards is no parts mean? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that means either, honestly. That was like the second time that person said that. It's weird. They get targeted by the community and the government for no reason, supposedly. Huh. What would I say about them, though? Like, I don't know. Like, these days, I don't even want to beef with someone or talk about that kind of stuff if I got a reason or if they come after me or something. I don't know. What are your thoughts on the 2020 so far? It sucks. I mean, the only thing I like about it is Resident Evil 4 remake and Resident Evil 3 remake and the changes I'm trying to make to my own life. But a lot of the entertainment, not that great. So it's like, yeah. Beef can sometimes be in good fun, just depends on how you do it and what you say. You can beef without being disrespectful. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I'd have to look into those people, you know. But even if I beef with them on some Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant shit, even if I beef with them though, like, I don't know, like, if that's what gets views and money, like, okay, I could do that, but is that even going to translate to the other videos, you know? Because that's not really what I want to do, you know? You gotta, there's a fine line between selling out and doing what you want. I'm not going to sell out. Cartoon Network is going downhill. The only shows they have besides Cartoon Nudio, and Adult Swim are The Amazing World of Gumball, Teen Titans Go, Craig of the Creek, and something else, but that's it. Yeah, I haven't kept up with cartoons in so long. Is YouTube doing the family friend thing still? Yeah, the Copa thing, yeah. Yeah, they're still doing that, I think. What's up, Andrew M? Thanks for coming to the stream. Man, I got a headache. I'm gonna take something for the headache. That's for sure. I'm gonna take some PCP. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna take PCB. I'm gonna take Oxycontin. I don't fuck with any of that shit. Ever since 2020 came, it just took a turn for the worse. Yeah. Opinion on Burger King? They're pretty good. If I had to do like a fast food tier list, they'd be like maybe 3. Number 3. I don't mind them. They got good burgers and nuggets. Nick has gone downhill too, and all they do is airing SpongeBob in the Loud House 24/7. Nick treats the Loud House like it's second SpongeBob. At BK, way you rule. Yeah, I've heard that commercial so much. I think it's stuck in your head. But yeah, I see what you're saying about. I assume it's Nickelodeon. Remember Little Shark? Yeah, I do. Even though I beef with him, it's sad that he killed himself. Have you tried Carl's Jr.'s or Carl's Jr.? No, I ain't tried him. What kind of place is it? McDonald's chicken nuggets are disgusting. I personally love them, but to each its own, in my opinion. It's another burger fast food restaurant. Oh. I respect your opinion if you like them. Would you go back to the 80s or 90s? I would go back to I would choose the 80s. Because with the 90s, I would just be going back 10 years from my birth date. So I would choose the 80s. Or however long before my birth date. You might have seen that star logo. Yeah, I could look them up. Maybe I've seen them before. Maybe that's what I'll do for the next mukbang. Like some kind of burger type thing or something. We'll see. This is the first time I did this. So, you know. Disney Channel has gone downhill too because of their new shows. Yeah, you like Star Trek? I haven't seen it. I don't know if I'd like it. or Star Wars because I've never been huge on like the space type stuff. Like the only sci-fi stuff I really like that is Terminator and Predator and maybe Gears of War if that counts. Mukbangs are cool, yeah. I could have made it a regular video, but I didn't feel like making a fucking thumbnail. I just don't want to. How was your day? I had an alright day. Just played some 4 Remake. You ever read Around Every Corner? No, I don't think I heard of that. But yeah, I had an alright day. Just played 4 Remake and, you know, kind of did the same thing I usually do. Have you heard of an anime called Bleach by Shonen Jump? Yeah, I couldn't get into that anime. I tried watching it. I'm gonna take these ibuprofen because I have a damn headache. Probably from not getting good sleep. It's just hard because when you're into a video game, you wake up in the middle of the night, you're like, damn, man, I gotta play more of that fucking game. You know? It's like, fuck sleep. I need to put more time in the game. Man, that's how you know a game's good. Try a KFC mukbang. I'm not really a big fan of KFC, to be honest. I've always hated... What the hell was that? I don't know. I thought there was something fell or something, but... Oh, that's my... I scared my own fucking self, man. Fuck. Anyone ever did that? They scared their own self. That was my hat hitting the coat. I scared my own fucking self. Shit. But, not a fan of KFC. I've always hated their chicken. I don't mind their other stuff, but I don't know. I've always hated their chicken. I can't get into these movies nowadays. They're super boring in my opinion. I respect your opinion. Yeah. Some people like the older stuff. Some people like newer stuff. Have we tried White Castle? Yeah, it's really good. What system? PC, Steam. But yeah, I gotta take these to get rid of this damn headache. Shit. Swallowed that a little bit too quickly. Opinion on Pizza Hut. I only ever had them once and I can't remember how they were. It's been so long, honestly. Some places I want to try though. Rochi Jr., hello. What's up, Rochi Jr. 97? Glad to see you in here. Thanks for stopping by. One of the places I like to try is Sonic. I don't know if I'd be able to get him in this area, but I'd like to try Sonic out one day. I hate fake friends. Yeah, they suck. Have you tried Papa John's? I don't think I have. Random question, but what are your thoughts on Europeans raping and kidnapping slaves? It's messed up. It's insanely messed up. It's fucked up, honestly. You know, that kind of stuff just isn't cool. Are you with the incel community? Absolutely not. I may be a virgin, and I may have not been in a relationship yet, but I do not like incels. Fuck them motherfuckers, man. Bunch of fucking losers and scrubs. You know, I don't like incels. Fuck them motherfuckers, man. Hating on women. Mad at their own life and their own miserable existence. What's the incel community? It's basically like guys that they've given up on relationships and women more so because of probably themselves and that they fail. I'm not saying there isn't issues with some women in relationships, but from what I could tell, incels are like guys that like they themselves suck, so they just attack women and act like they're the only problem, you know, with relationships and stuff like that. It's just I don't respect incels. Incels are sore losers. Yeah, they are. They definitely are. It's like we're all born from a woman, so how can you hate a woman, you know? Like, if you really think about that, it's stupid. Like, it would be stupid for me to be an incel because I technically came from a woman. Like, it just sounds stupid. I take melatonin to help me sleep. Yeah, so do I. Thanks, JackalGoldKickJGK, for letting me know. No problem. Never heard of it. Incels are low lives. Yeah, they definitely are. Um, but yeah, Papa John's, I never had them. I think the host is entertaining on YouTube, though. I think he got caught saying the N word, though. But some of the stuff they did with him is crazy. Like, they had a clip of him where they had him like in the Joker makeup. It was crazy. And that commercial he did with his son, I remember BHD reacted to that. It was funny. It's like, I forgot what his name is. I think he said, "I'm Papa. Welcome to Papa John's." Like, I don't know. Are you with the black pill community? Nope. Fuck black pill. Fuck red pill. Fuck red pill because let's try to big up men, but then let's put women down. Fuck that shit. And then black pill, that's even worse. It's like almost the same thing, but more loser. And it's like just giving up on life and just giving up on yourself, basically, and saying life sucks. It's over. It's like, yeah. No, I'm not with the black pill community. The only pill thing I know is taking pills you need. Like, oh, I take the aspirin for the headache, or take this for stomach issues. That's the only pills I know. Fuck all the colored pills, man. Yeah, I agree. I respect people. I hate when people say the N word because it's racist. I'm talking about the hard R. Yeah, I did used to use it back in the day, but I tried not to anymore. I honestly don't blame them for becoming incels because women treated them bad. I mean, I still don't think it's an excuse for them to become an incel, though. That's like giving up friendships because you're. That's like giving up friendships because you had a bad friendship. You know what I mean? Like what happened with the Nick dude. I didn't swear off friendships because of that. I hung out with someone on Friday, so I don't know. I don't think it's a good enough reason to be an incel just because women treated them bad. Because not every woman's like that. That would be like becoming a part of like screw all police movement. The red and black pill came from the movie Matrix. Yeah, that's what I heard. The Matrix came from that. N word with an A is usually what you say to your friend or homie. Yeah, incels are stupid. My channel's underrated. I hear you're a blue pill man. Okay. Yeah, fishes fly till the world dies. Did I get you mixed up with somebody else? Like, I don't know. There was someone else who was trolling me and harassing me and Zach on Facebook. Maybe I got it mixed up with you for some reason. I don't know. So my bad on that. But N word with an R, that's racist. Yeah. See if I missed any comments. But yeah, Rochi Jr. 97, let me know if you played RE4 Remake yet or not. And let me know what you thought of Alan Wake 2. But a few bad women do not justify coming in. So yeah, I agree. I mean, maybe there's certain situations where you can understand why somebody becomes the way they do, but it's not justified. Like, I know this is a video game, but Dead Rising 1, for example, I do understand why Carlito did what he did. It's not justified what he did. He's a piece of shit. But you understand why he did what he did, I guess. You said I was on Facebook. Nah, man, it's strictly YouTube. Yeah, I got you wrong then. I apologize on that. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with who's who when there's a lot of people you talk to and a lot of comments. So my apologies for all that confusion and all that jargon and stuff. So yeah, I got you mixed with someone else. JackalGoldKick, what's your least favorite movie? That's a tough one because I've seen a lot of really bad films. I'm trying to think of the worst film I've seen recently that I could say. What's up, Jackal? What's up, Tone? Legit, good to see you in here. I've not played RE4 Remake. Oh, okay. I would say it's worth playing. It has its problems. I don't know if I would have gave it a 7 looking back. Maybe I should have gave it an 8 because it is a fun game, but I will always prefer the original. Alan Wake 2 looks good, though. I do troll, though, so yeah, you were partially correct. I mean, as long as you ain't doing anything crazy with trolling, because I'll be honest, I used to be a troll back in the day. When I was younger, I was trolling like crazy. Little Caesar's my favorite pizza. That's an interesting choice. I don't mind them. They're cheap. That's why I went for them. They were the cheapest out of what I could find. I finish this last piece and just dip it in this ranch. Have you got the NES? Nah. A lot of those systems got traded in, but I did have one back in the day. It was good. Wait, I never had an NES actually. I'm thinking of the SNES, the purple one. Your take on RE4 Remake is similar to my own on the last two God of War games. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it seemed like they changed God of War a lot, the new ones. Yeah, I know, Orochi. Incels need to get their ass whooped mentality, maybe even physically if needed. Yeah. Hey, Jack, we played a zombie game called Dead Island since that game was underrated. I think Dead Island 1's okay at best. I played it with 2 other friends. It was an okay game to play. I never felt like going back to the first one. Or, I don't know if I'd play the new one, but the first one was okay. I did an asshole thing, though, when I was playing with 2 friends in there. Me and my one friend kept throwing Dio bombs, friendly fire, just fucking with this one guy. His name was ZZ Fast. He was crazy, man. I had like 2 videos on him on my channel. He had like this thick southern accent, and it made things really funny the way he said stuff. He was a crazy dude, man. He would say stuff like, "I take bigger shits than you, kid." His insults were fucking weird. Like, I know this one video, like, because I used to do stupid troll shit back in the day. I would get him in a party with certain people so they could fight, and I could film it on YouTube. I think it's called Redneck versus Sonic fan argument. Because I knew this guy that was a big fan of Sonic, so I had him and his friend in the party arguing with him. One of the insults he said was really dumb. Go check that video. Rotten Tomatoes has bad critics and horrible takes nowadays. Sorry, my bad spelling. Yeah, how is Flamehead? He's doing well. I've asked him if he is, how he felt about quitting YouTube, and he said he's glad he did it. And there's times where I can't blame him for quitting, to be honest. I missed a comment, hold on. Orochi Jr. 97 earlier said, I only came here because of the title, LOL. Yeah. Sorry I missed that one, but yeah. This is the first time I did something like this. I hope Flamehead is doing good. Yeah, he's doing well. Well, I don't know what he wants to put out there, but I know he's still not happy where he lives with certain people, how they treat him, which does suck. I know how it can be to live with someone that is a piece of crap. Not so fun fact, Sneeko said Cuties was his favorite film of all time. That makes him look very suspect. I remember another YouTuber who defended that film, and I lost respect for him. Black Critic guy, I used to like watching that guy. But then when he released that bullshit video, saying Cuties is, like, how do you defend this movie, bro? This is like pedophilia shit. And I had to stop watching Black Critic guy after that, man. Even Silent Rob in the comments. Face of Schwer Inc., Silent Rob, I like him. He even said in the comments, this is how you lose your fan base or something. That's like the dumbest thing. That'd be like if I said, hey, look, Dobby Vanity's going to be on my channel. I'm going to interview him, man. I'm a big fan of you, man. Get on my, I would never have him on my channel interviewing him. That'd be, or, I don't know. Just stupid. Pedophile supporter. Sneeko's a pedophile supporter. Yeah, he definitely is. Definitely is. Was your school diverse, or was it predominantly white? Predominantly. Everything's always predominantly. Eminem reference. That's what I thought of when I heard that word. My school was filled with whites and blacks. More blacks than whites. So that's what my school was like. I hated school. I dropped out of it. It was miserable. And I don't even remember anything I learned in school. Even someone else I know, he forgot a lot of the stuff he learned in school. Does Sneeko realize that pedophiles ruin kids' lives? Well, I know he doesn't because he acts horny. I bet when he sees kids dancing with a darn fool, that Sneeko do is, yeah, exactly, they do, and he's messed up for that. Yo, what the fuck? That's nasty. Alex, respect for rap critic and Sneeko. Sneeko sucks now, anyways. Yeah. What's up, Jackal? What's up, AJF89? Thanks for stopping by in the stream. This is the last piece of food, but I'm going to still continue to stream a little bit even afterwards because I don't got nothing else to do for the rest of the day, so fuck it. But yeah, Little Caesars is really good. I like it a lot. Whatever the next thing I get, I'll also make that another live stream type thing like I'm doing now. Were you ever friends with blacks? Nope. I was in the KKK. I was a neo-Nazi. I was super racist. No, I'm kidding. I had one friend who was black. His name was Asa. Really cool dude. Wish I still was able to talk to him. I don't know what happened to him. I had to stop being friends with him because his dad was a fucking asshole. He was an asshole to me. And that was back when I lived with my dad, and my dad got to some feud with him, and it just kind of got in the way of our friendship. But I did like Asa. We played like Call of Duty Zombies together, and Gears of War 3 together. So it'd be cool to see him one day. But I honestly didn't have a lot of friends in school, to be honest with you. I just didn't. Even the one I did, he was fake. His name was Chris. He looked like Slim Shady. He looked like Eminem back in the 2000s. One of the last fights I got into, he didn't even help out. And he never wanted to hang out at his place. Because, I don't want you to hang out at my house because you'll make it a mess or something. It's like, we're supposed to be friends and hang out. You don't want to hang out. You just want to talk on Xbox. Like, not a real friend. Have you tried McNuggets and a Big Mac? Nope. That's an interesting combination, though. Maybe one day I'll have to. I like Domino's, Little Caesars, Pizza Hut. Yeah, Domino's is good. Little Caesars is good. Guys like Sneeko and Andrew Tate are so cringe and their fans are brain dead. Ironically, since they go on and on about how anyone who disagrees with them is a sheep. Yeah, it reminds me of those crazy conspiracy theorists. Like, I don't know if anyone ever watched this guy, but back in the day, there was a guy named just Conspiracy Dude. He's the one that started the Eminem clone theories. He always said that if you don't agree with my opinion, or if you don't agree with the theory that Eminem was cloned, then you're a zombie. You're all zombies. It's like, man, you're full of shit trying to say Eminem was cloned. Fucking stupid. Hey, fake people too, yeah. Weren't you friends with a black girl? If they were a good or decent person, sure. I'd be cool with anybody as long as they're a decent or good person. Let's see if I missed any comments. That James Charles guy's a pedophile too, and he has 20 million subscribers. Yeah. DSP Gaming used to do Nazi jokes. Yeah. DSP. He was crazy with them though. Like he would do a whole bunch of them. We had DSP Gaming. A lot of people are too obsessed with him though. Like, it's fine to dislike him, or DSP Gaming is JackalGoldKick. Yeah, I kind of watched him back in the day. It's understandable why a lot of people don't like him, but some people that hate him are very obsessed with him, which is fucking weird. I'll be cool with anyone if they're nice, real, and cool and care about me. Yeah, I'm the same way. True, it is kind of weird, yeah. I don't know what time it is. 313. I meant to say, was you ever friends with a black girl? Oh. No, I wasn't. I mean, I did run into one at the Burger King a little while ago. She recognized me from school, so that was cool. Like when we were younger. It's kind of like those drama channels that talk about the same people. It's the same thing. Yeah. Definitely. Like a lot of people are obsessed with Wings of Redemption and DSP Gaming. It's stupid. I even feel like there's an obsession with EDP 445. You know? I mean, granted, he's a piece of shit, but some people just, their whole day in life just revolves around talking about him and all the stuff he did. It's like, fuck that guy. I don't want to talk about the shit he did 24/7. Fuck that piece of shit. So there's even an obsession with someone like him. What's your favorite toppings to put on a pizza? I would say pepperoni, bacon, and ham. Those would be my favorites. Well, we're all finished, but I'm not going to end the stream yet. Let's see, music-wise, I haven't really been listening to a lot of music as usual. I was getting bored of a lot of the rotations of artists I listen to. I've only been listening to like SPM and maybe B.O.B. I've been listening to like what, Cloud9, Beast Mode, Hello Neighbor. Those are good songs by B.O.B. And then Bloody War, I Must Be High, and Wiggy Wiggy by SPM. Really good songs. Mexican Radio is another good one by SPM. I don't like Subway. Yeah, I never cared for Subway. Plus, because of what Jared Fogle did, whenever I think of Subway, I think of Jared Fogle and the nasty shit he did. Fuck that guy. Fucking creepy ass motherfucker. I want to try pineapple on a pizza. Yeah, I don't think I ever got to try it. If you like Taco Bell, what are your favorite meal there? Yeah, Taco Bell is good. I do like Taco Bell. I would say my favorite, absolute favorite there would be their nachos and cheese you get. So good. So good. I would definitely say that. But I like to get their soft tacos, hard tacos. I like to get their stackers and, stuff like that. They got good Baja Blast. Of course, that's who created it. I like pepperoni, Canadian bacon, and spinach. Pineapple on a pizza. I love pineapples. I'm guessing people will be obsessed with Young Defiant next. Yeah, most likely. I love pineapple on pizza. Yeah, I never got to try it. But yeah, like with Resident Evil 4 Remake, like it is a fun game to play, but I do have some gripes with it. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of the body armor and the knife having to be repaired. And the reason for that is because a lot of this stuff is expensive in the game. And it's like, when I get treasures and I get gold, I want to spend it on the upgrades and the guns. I don't want to have to keep repairing my knife and vest. And having to constantly repair it, it's like, it costs too much, man. Honestly, they should have just kept the knife the same. It's just weird that 3 Remake is like the only recent remake where the knife doesn't break. The knife should have been indestructible, just like the original. I just don't like they have to keep repairing it. Same with the body armor. Just don't care for that, because you got to waste money on that when you could just spend it on the guns, which is what you want to do. The treasure system is cool, though I will admit, when I think about it, it is kind of lazy design-wise, because all it is there's this thing hanging. Shoot it. There's a desk that's locked. Get a key to open it. That's most of the treasures you find. It's just something hanging. I mean, the treasure system itself is cool, but they could have been a little bit more creative. And hopefully people don't mind if I spoil it, but some of the sections they took out in the remake, I think, is a shame. Like they took out U3, that big boss with like the blade plaga coming out of his back on the crane thing. U3, he's not in the remake, which I think is a shame. I really like that boss. He was creepy. He was very challenging. He was probably like to me, he was the most challenging boss in Professional. I remember playing RE4 on the PS2 back in the day. He was the most challenging fucking boss. I was getting so pissed fighting that fucking boss in Professional. He was a pain in the ass. The second phase, because he's got so much health. He was harder than... Well, Krauser was pretty tough, but he had to be the hardest boss in Professional, in my opinion. But he's not in the remake. I don't mind the new one they did with Ashley and Leon, where like they break a wall with the crane, but I prefer the original where you're riding on the back of the truck and she's driving it and you're just mowing enemies down. That is so much more fun and cool than what they did in the remake. I wish they would have just kept that in the remake. I also miss the cart thing. Like the new thing they did is cool with Big Cheese following you, but I liked the thing in the original where you and Ashley are just riding down on the cart. That was pretty cool. Ken's my favorite Resident Evil character. How about you? I like doing randoms for fun. Favorite Resident Evil character, I would say probably either him or Chris. If I had to choose, I'm getting good views. That's cool. That's good to hear. Io's out to put pepperoni, pineapple, and bell peppers on pizza. I ain't never heard of some of those. You like mushrooms on a pizza, Adrian? Yeah. But some other things about 4 Remake. Let's see what else. They cut out incendiary grenades, which they should have kept those. One of the things I'm kind of iffy on with 4 Remake is it feels like you run out of ammo a lot more than the original, and I don't know, like, I kind of wish they would have just said, fuck the gunpowder, and just gave you ammo instead, because if I'm playing an action game, shooting enemy after enemy, I just want to keep picking ammo up. I don't want to have to pick gunpowder up and combine it with resources. Crafting is like the most overused game mechanic of all time. I'm tired of crafting. Evil Within 2 had it. 4 Remake has it. It's like, enough with the crafting, man. Like, 4 Remake should have just let you pick ammo up. Like, but you can't pick ammo up, but I feel like, of course, you don't get as much ammo as you could get because you gotta use gunpowder with resources. I prefer how the original was, where you just pick an ammo up. I have to go. It was a fun stream. Have a good one. All right, that's fine. Thanks, I appreciate it, and I'll see you. But I prefer how the original was, man, where you're just constantly picking ammo up and you're not having to craft all the time, because, like, let's say you have 10 gunpowder and 2 or 3. You spend it on one type of ammo and all that gunpowder and resources is pretty much gone. It's like, I don't know. I like how the original, you're just constantly picking ammo up. There's a lot of bullshit in the remake when it comes to the difficulty. Hello, Jackal. What's up, Dragonborn01? Cool to see you in here. There's a lot of bullshit in 4 Remake when it comes to I like a challenge, but there's some bullshit in 4 Remake. Like, what I'm talking about is, let's say you throw a grenade. Or let's say you throw a grenade in a group of enemies to stun them. It doesn't fully stun people. Like, I remember when I was playing early in Professional, one of those, zealots where they have the plaga that can bite your head off. I threw a grenade at him and a whole bunch of people, and as I was throwing the grenade and it was blowing up, he still was able to kill me. It's like, that should not happen. You should not be able to get attacked while you're doing a fucking animation. That is fucking stupid. Because the original, you stun an enemy, you throw a grenade, they get stunned. I shouldn't get attacked or stunned while I'm doing a damn animation or a grenade. Like, it's stupid how they did that. Getting rid of the laser sight, I wish the laser sights were in there. They're only in there for a few guns. They have a reticle. Yo, Tupac, yep. Yeah, that's a cool profile picture. Let's see, what is some other stuff I could talk about for Remake? Let's see. The DLC costumes they have, I mean, they shouldn't even be there. They should be in the game, of course, but I don't know. They're not the best thing in the world, to be honest. I don't know. Yeah, the DLC costumes I don't think are that great in 4 remake. They just look okay, I guess. Um, but yeah, I don't know what else I could say about the game. I mean, it is fun, but I prefer the original. I think Separate Ways should have been in there. Assignment Ada should have been in there. Um, I think my least favorite thing about the remake, though, the thing I hate the most, if I had to choose, worst thing, it would be Sadler. I love Sadler in the original, man. I liked his design. He had like his, slicked back hair. He was an awesome villain, man. I liked the cutscenes he had with Leon. He even laughed at one of Leon's jokes, man. He was one hell of a villain. I loved Sadler. He killed Luis. He killed Mike. And Leon was getting pissed at that shit. I liked Sadler in the original. Good villain. He showed up a lot of times. He was on the intercom. His voice actor was great. He fucking sucks in the remake, man. They give him this weird bald head where he has like these weird like plaga thing in his back. Like, I don't care for that. Someone said it best. He looks like fucking Steve Wilkos. And now that someone said he looks like Steve Wilkos in the remake, I can't get over that, I hate Sadler in the remake. He sucks. He's not in the game as much as the original. He's pretty much, if I had to compare him, think about Mother Miranda from Village. It's kind of what they do with Sadler, in my opinion. I feel like they butchered Sadler, man. With the design change on his head, him not being in the game as much, and he, when you think about it, or when you play the remake, he never really fully reveals his plan. Like you never hear him say, "This is why I kidnapped Ashley and did this and this." Whereas the original, you get it. So even this one guy said in a review, if you played the original 4, you kind of know what the story is with the remake. But if you're a newcomer, they don't really explain that. Like in the remake, you never find out why did they kidnap Ashley. What is Sadler's plan? You never really find out. Whereas in the original, you did. So I don't know why they did it like that. I also missed the lava room, the fire lava room in the original. That was cool. I know one person said, that room didn't make any sense. And it's like, why does something have to make sense in a video game? It's supposed to be a video game, man. It's supposed to be fun. Like, I hate when some people excuse that cut content. There should be no cut content in these remakes, man. There shouldn't be. 2, 3, 4 remake, they shouldn't cut content. I hate the excuses for it. Oh, it doesn't make sense. Like, fuck off. It's cool, man. The lava room in the original is cool. I don't care if it doesn't make sense. So everything else makes sense. These Ganados running around controlled by a Las Plagas virus, and you fucking Leon jumping off a minecart and jumping on a railing, running from boulders. That makes sense, but a fucking lava room doesn't. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. Stupid. I wish Leon and Claire would fight Wesker. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. That would be cool. That was one of the things that was on my wish list for 4 remake. I was like, are they going to have Wesker play a bigger role? Is Wesker going to meet Leon? And they didn't even do it. They didn't even do that. And I was like, man, that sucks. But yeah, I'd love to see Leon and Claire fight Wesker. But it's still a fun game. It's just, I'll always prefer the original because it's just so legendary, and I got so much nostalgia for it. I don't like it too. I just empty. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna stand up for a bit. Put this phone up here. But yeah, I ain't doing much else this stream. It feels good to stand up and sit down for a while. Yeah. I don't know what I'll play after 4 remake. Maybe I'll revisit the original RE4 again. That would be fun to do. Yeah, these smartasses just say it's not realistic or doesn't make sense. Yeah. I don't understand those people. Like, realism in video games is boring. It's very boring. If I want realism, got real life. Realism is boring. Video games are supposed to be fun. They're supposed to be, crazy. They're not supposed to be realistic, What up? What's up, the Prison Meddler? Cool to see you in here. What's up? But yeah, it's the same thing with 2 and 3 remake. More so with 2 remake. Some people were like, oh, who cares about that getting cut? It's not a big deal. It's like, I don't think there should be cut content in those remakes because, RE1 Remake kept everything the original had and added to it. And I just think that they should keep everything in a remake. You know, they shouldn't cut content. They continue to do it, which sucks. But they shouldn't cut content, in my opinion. They really shouldn't. What are some other things I could think of that were cut from 4 Remake? From what I can tell, there's no, like, better graphic doesn't make it better. Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. Like, let me think of an example. Like Gears of War 4 looks better graphically than, like, what, the first 3 in Judgment. But it's shit compared to those games, because the campaign's boring. You fight fucking robots for the first 2 acts, boring. But the other Gears are still more fun, so I agree. Graphics don't matter to me. Yeah, YouTube has become pussified everyone, and they teamed up. Ever since they teamed up with Google. Yeah. The old school YouTube was cool, that's for sure. I even like the 2013, 2014, 2015 YouTube was even better. But yeah, to my knowledge, the RPD costume is not in the RE4 remake, which is a shame because that was a cool unlockable. Let's see. They're missing that one Ashley costume where she's wearing like the white outfit. You know, just little things like that. Just, you know, not there. I don't know. It's just games are just made different now. I guess, you know, they got different ideas. The games are just made different now. Another thing that disappointed me with 4 Remake is what I liked about the original 4 is you could walk up to things and when you click on it, Leon would have dialogue, and that's kind of in the remake, but to me it's kind of watered down because, like, you know how he goes up to a dirty pool in 4 and says this stinks, or you go up to the cop and he says, did you forget your makeup or something, or you go to the other cop and he says, did you lose your nerve? You aim a gun at the cops, they react. You walk on the bridge, they say, not that way, cowboy. It's just, a lot of that stuff's not in the remake. You know, you can't, like, I tried to walk up to the cop and do something in the beginning, there was nothing. I like those little things, you know. I liked how you could, you know, like I said, you can kind of do that in the remake, but it's not as much. You know, the original had more of that where you could read this and read that, and I like that. I miss that. YouTube broadcast yourself, yeah. Let's see what else I could say before remake. I feel like they made the Ashley stuff worse in the remake, which I know that sounds crazy, right? Because that's one of the criticisms that some people have of the original 4 is Ashley's annoying. To me, they made it worse, because at least in the original RE4, when you're fighting enemies, you can tell Ashley, wait right here, let me clear this area out. You can't tell her to wait in the remake. It's called tight and loose, where she can follow you or she kind of stays away from you, but she can still get attacked by enemies. So you can't tell her to wait. It's like, why would they do that in the remake? They made it even worse. I didn't mind it in the original. They made it worse in the remake because you can't tell her to wait anymore, which I think is stupid. I don't know why they did that. Another thing that I think would have been cool in the RE4 remake is, anyone remember like the Devil Chainsaw dude from the original 4, the island map of Mercenaries? That big ass chainsaw guy, he would just constantly swing his saw, and if he got you, it was one-hit kill. I really wish he would have been in the 4 remake campaign, man. I think he would have been a very scary enemy, you know? Because he was a scary enemy. When you hear that saw revving, he was scary as hell. Because he was basically like a steroid version of Dr. Salvador. One-hit kill. You can only stun him if you shoot him in the head enough times. He's fucking huge, you know? I wish he could have been in the campaign. Because he was always an intimidating enemy on that. That's another cool thing, or that's another thing, like the original RE4, the 4th Mercenaries map, Waterworld. I wish they would have put that in the remakes campaign, like found some way to incorporate that, you know, because the Waterworld was a cool Mercenaries map. It really was. Yeah, thanks to everyone that's been watching the stream and giving it a thumbs up. I appreciate it. But yeah, I know this started off as like a food type thing, but I already ate the food, so now it's just your regular old live stream, you know, so fuck it. I'll probably do another one like this, maybe, in depends on what I'm going to be eating next. You know. I do wonder what they're going to... what's up, Fighting God? Do you like ice cream? Yeah, I don't mind it. I was a lot bigger on ice cream as a kid. I prefer like candy and like, you know, Swiss rolls and Nutty Buddies and stuff like that. But I don't mind ice cream, but I liked it more as a kid. Let's see, what else can I say about 4 Remake? So let's talk about. I'm trying to think. Shit, I don't know. I miss peanut butter and jelly and ice cream. I mix peanut butter and jelly and ice cream. Oh wow, that's an interesting mix. I never had that mix before. I don't eat ice cream. Yeah. I like ice cream sandwiches. Those are pretty good. But yeah, we'll probably do something like this again. What's your favorite soda? I would say my favorite soda is Dr. Pepper. That was always my favorite. I don't drink soda anymore. I've switched to energy drinks. But Dr. Pepper was my favorite. I forgot about Broadcat. But yeah, Dr. Pepper was my favorite. I liked Coke. The last soda I drunk was Coca-Cola. I stopped after that. Forgot about Broadcast Yourself. Yeah. Yeah, Dr. Pepper was good. Coke. I didn't mind RC. I had that a little bit. My or Pepsi. Yeah. Definitely goes good when you're getting a pizza delivered or, you know, something like that. I like root beer. Yeah, root beer's good. Definitely. Root beer's definitely good. Good to have. I guess I'll carry it around like the other streams I did back in the day. Where I just kind of carried it around like this. Just walked around, I guess. But yeah, streaming an hour now. So yeah. You like McDonald's? Oh yeah, definitely. That's my favorite fast food place. That's a place I can never get tired of. Like every time I have McDonald's, I always have chicken nuggets, sweet and sour sauce, fries. You know, I've always loved getting those. Their Big Macs are good. Their regular burgers are good. The chocolate shakes are really good too. I think Faded Holy Soldier fell off. He used to be good, but now he became a right-wing Trump supporter, woman-hating edgelord. It's a shame, really. I agree. Faded Holy Soldier definitely fell off, man. He used to be really cool, you know, back when he was doing the, you know, the older Mr. Advices. You know, he was definitely great back in the day, but now, yeah, he definitely just, I don't know, isn't that good anymore. So I definitely agree. Kind of sucks he became that way. and he has this view on women. Like having this view on women that they're all skanks and this and that, and good for like, it seems pathetic if you ask me. You know, it just feels that kinds of shits on women. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Like, so I guess there's no shitty men, right? There's no such thing as a shit guy, right? Fucking ridiculous. It's like if you have issues with relationships or women, I think becoming that way will make your chances even worse. Like Faded Holy Soldier, you know? That's messed up. Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, he was great back in the day. He definitely was, man. I even remember one time he defended cheating, you know, which was fucked up. Like, there was a Mr. Advice where someone was like, you know, I think they said, I caught, I think, so, it was a story about, like, I think it was like, oh, my dad cheated on, my mom's, or cheated, like, he was with his mom and he cheated with the mom's sister or something like that. And he says, you know, maybe that day she was good looking and he needed his cock satisfied. It happens. And I'm like, dude, how can you defend cheating? What the fuck? That's messed up. What's your favorite animal? Favorite animal. I actually have it right here and I'll show it. Right here. Bam. This isn't a picture I took, but this is definitely my favorite animal. I've always gators and crocodiles. Absolutely love them. I'd have them as a pet if I could. A close second, an honorable mention though, would be saber-tooths. I know they're extinct, but saber-tooths look dope as shit. Do you have any rappers you like from Texas? SPM, that South Park Mexican, they're really good. You know, Bloody War, I Must Be High, Medicine, Wiggy Wiggy. Those are really good songs. So I like SPM. Maybe I would throw maybe Lil Flip in there too. So I like some of the songs from him back in the day. I don't know everything Lil Flip did, but I would say SPM's one. There was even a Mr. Advice video. Someone asked him how to approach the girls who liked him, and he said, don't even bother going after them. They're all skanks. I'm like, what the fuck, Fade? Yeah, that's fucked up. You know, that's fucked up. He said that. That's real fucked up of Faded to, you know, act like that. I think Faded is not happy with his life. Yeah. Maybe he's addicted to porn. You know, that could be a possibility. Nice. Yeah. Portugal though, he was. I remember Portugal. I haven't talked to him in years. He was someone I beefed with like crazy back in the day. I mean, he's done some fucked up shit. Honestly. He definitely seems to be miserable now. Yeah, definitely. What are your thoughts on alpha male strategies? You should watch him. I had someone send me his channel. I don't know, it just kind of seemed like another like red pill type thing. But let me know if it is or it isn't. You know, something I want to say is I know this like okay, there's certain things that isn't cool that they do, which is, you know, pushing like how am I gonna word this? I don't really care about controversy surrounding people that want to get sex changes, to be honest. Like, I get it if people are pushing it on kids because kids are too young to make that decision, but honestly, I don't care if people want to get a sex change. People can do what they want. If they want to get a sex change, then let them get a sex change. I don't give a shit. And I don't care for the controversy surrounding it. I really don't give a shit. Because people can do whatever they want, you know. But the kids thing, I agree, it shouldn't be pushed on them. But, because, you know, back in the day, I wasn't, like, for that stuff. And I didn't agree with it. But now I just don't care. It's like, you know what? Those people, they can do what they want, you know. And it is what it is. I you know. And plus, you know, it's their decision. It's what they want to do. And I'm sure there's nice people that you know, just happened to get a sex change. So, like, what was his name? I think David Arquette's brother got a sex change. He seemed like a decent person. He was in Pulp Fiction. He shot the gun at Samuel Jackson and John Travolta, and he missed all the shots. I think he got a sex change. He didn't seem like a bad person at all, so I don't care, honestly. Like, I used to be anti, but hey, you know, I don't hate those people. And if they want to do it, that's cool. You know, I'm not against them, and I don't hate them. That's my new view on it. He's another shitty red pill YouTuber. Have you watched Immobilarity One's channel? Yeah, I've watched him here and there. I do like some of his stuff. I loved his hip hop rant series. That was very entertaining. Yeah, I don't get why people get so riled up over it. People want to transition. Let them, as long as they're not forcing on kids or other people. Don't let you. He's also a self-improvement channel. Oh, I don't care about people changing their sex gender as long as they're not pushing on kids. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, when it comes to pushing on the kids, that ain't cool, you know. Because, you know, you can do a lot of stupid shit when you're a kid. You know, that's for sure. So, yeah, it ain't cool when it gets pushed on them, that's for sure. You know, exactly. You know, this is going to sound crazy, but if there was, I think sex in general shouldn't be taught to kids. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree, man. I think what should be taught to kids, though, or not taught, but as a warning, you know how they say no to drugs and alcohol and smoking? They need to add in porn. They need to tell kids, say no to porn, because that's an addiction. That's something that, you know, they could save a lot of people from that bullshit. So they should add that in the book and be like, kids, don't watch that shit. But yeah, sex in general should not be taught to kids. I agree. What's up, bro? Love those Caesar's Pizza Hut and Papa John's. What's up, DBZ and GT for life? What's up? Definitely am a fan of Dragon Ball. You know what's funny? Before I watched Dragon Ball, I completely talk shit about it. You ever talk shit about something like, that shit's lame? And then when you check it out, you're like, oh, this shit's cool. That's what I did with Dragon Ball, man. I talked so much shit about it before I watched it. I'm like, man, this show seems stupid. It's overrated. And I watch it, and now I'm a big fan of this fucking series, you know? He's like, sometimes you just eat your own crow. Or you eat crow, or whatever that term is. But yeah, it's a good series. Even if I do think some of the characters get ruined. LOL, yeah. Like, Tien is my favorite character, but he gets his ass kicked now, sadly. I like Trunks. Goku, of course. I used to hate Vegeta because he was an asshole, but now he's one of my favorites, so I guess that changed. Piccolo, of course, he's one of my favorites. Gohan when he was fighting, not whatever the hell else they're doing with him. But yeah, kids shouldn't be doing that. Agreed. Tone porn is worse than weed. Definitely is. Agreed. Have you watched Poppy 221s? No, I ain't seen it. Yeah, I love DBZ. Yeah, I suppose I could talk about Dragon Ball for a bit. You know, I can't really think of something on the top of my head to talk about. Good series. I like the original. I like Z. I was 50-50 with GT. I think GT has some really bad stuff, but then it has some really good stuff. I love the stuff with the baby villain. Really good, man. It made it feel like a zombie apocalypse. It was awesome. The Omega Shenron stuff was cool. But the beginning, the Power Brothers and all that bullshit, that was fucking terrible. I hated Pan. I wanna smack Pan with a real fucking iron pan, frying pan, fuck Pan. Fucking hated her. She was fucking annoying. But yeah, 50-50 for me. My favorite DBZ character is Piccolo. Yeah, that's a good choice. He's awesome. Vegeta's alright, but his fans are toxic as fuck. I think he deserves everything over Goku. Yeah. He'll probably never get one over Goku because Goku's the main character, and that's not really how it works. My favorite is Kid Gohan. Cool choice. I like Goku and GT. Yeah, man. I really did too. Like, his Super Saiyan 4 form was really good. That's my favorite transformation because it's just so awesome. And I honestly didn't mind that they made Goku a kid again in GT because the voice actor got to come back. The woman that voices Kid Goku, I think that's a really good voice actress. Technically, she's a woman, but um, it was cool to have her come back for that role. Um, I like when Goku fought against Frieza and Planet Namek, and then Frieza destroyed the whole planet. I um I kind of like that stuff in that fight, but my biggest problem with that is that fight itself. It was too long, man. It just went on and on. I had an issue with that personally. Um, GT was awesome, but Super was so bad. Oh man, let me get into Super a bit, man. I might be on here for 3 hours when I talk about that shit after I read some of these comments. I love Super. That's cool. DBGT or Dragon Ball GT is 50-50 to me. Yeah, not knocking anybody who likes Super. I just don't like it. My favorite villain is Cell. Yeah, good choice. He's cool. Goku GT is so cute. Dragon Ball GT is a mixed bag in my opinion. Yeah, GT is mixed bag. But Dragon Ball Super, man, I hate Super, man. I really do. I fucking hate Super. Um, it was like my least favorite series, man. It was my least favorite series because they went so overboard with like the tone of the humor. They made Vegeta a pussy, you know, and GT fucking in Dragon Ball GT. I know some people say that ain't canon, but in GT, Vegeta fucking fought Omega Shenron in his base form. Like he didn't give a shit. Like he knew, oh shit, man. My transformation. We was fighting Omega Shenron in his base form, man. He didn't give a fuck. And even like, and then Omega Shenron stabbed him with his fucking spikes. Vegeta's bleeding, weak in his base form, and he still charged at Omega Shenron. But I'm supposed to believe that that same Vegeta has no balls when it comes to Beerus. It's like he fought Omega Shenron. He didn't give a shit. So it's just stupid, man. I don't like how they made Vegeta a pussy. I don't care that he, oh shit, Goku lost to him. I shouldn't test Beerus. Like, fuck that, man. Vegeta would have been like, he would have probably see. I don't know, if it was GT Vegeta, he would have been like, ha, Kakarot was too weak. I'll be able to take him down. That's probably what he'd been able to say. Not fucking being scared of him. Stupid. And then Tien, Tournament of Power, got shit on. He gets his ass kicked by Roshi, even though Tien's always training. A lot of Super was boring. Like, I didn't care for the Battle of Gods arc. I will say, the fight between Goku and Beerus in the Battle of Gods movie was really cool, but I didn't like that arc too much. The Frieza arc was disappointing. You bring Frieza back, and he's like scared of Beerus and Whis, which is fucking stupid. They could have did more with that. And then the tournament one after that, I don't know. Didn't care for that. I hate Champa. I hate his voice. I hate this whole concept they had in Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Now, where it's like you have these gods and you have these gods of destruction and they're the most powerful beings and they're so scary. It's like, I don't like when it became that. I miss when it was like the Saiyans and stuff like that. I don't like these gods or whoever they are being in charge. I don't know. You know, I just don't care for that, honestly. Let me read some of these comments. Like I said, if I'm talking about Super and stuff, I could go into that. I don't know. Dragon Ball GT was good, especially the Baby Saga. Yeah, man, I loved how it felt like a zombie apocalypse, alien invasion. I like Baby and Omega Shenron. Yeah, they're good villains. Dragon Ball Z was the best. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, man, I hated Super. Yeah. My favorite villain, Frieza, Broly. Dragon Ball Super is so milk, definitely, and Dr. Gero. Dragon Ball GT is canon to me. Canon doesn't matter in Dragon Ball, LOL. Yeah, I never really cared about that, what's canon and not canon. Like, one of my favorite characters from Dragon Ball Z was Pikkon, which one of the reasons is because he has the same voice actor as Sam Ai, you know, from Dynasty Warriors 7 and 8. So that's automatically going to be some bias because I'm a Warriors fan. But apparently he's not canon because he's like not in the comic. But I never cared about the canon stuff. Goku is childish and Super. Yeah, way too childish. There's a DLC of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 where Dragon Ball Super Vegeta fought GT Vegeta. That's pretty cool. I liked Goku Black and Super. Yeah, I didn't mind him. That was a decent arc. That was one of the few arcs I didn't mind. I like Zayamasu as a villain. He looked like he was straight out of Zelda, though, that's for sure. But I did like Zayamasu as a villain. I like his design. The fight between Gohan and Cell was good, definitely was. Goku Black is super dope, yeah. Pikkon was so cool. Fazing is voiced by the same guy, voicing Goku in the English dub. Yeah, Sean Schimmel. I like that kind of stuff. Shared voice actors. But yeah, Dragon Ball Super, I don't know. I found it mediocre. You know, I felt like they were retreading a lot of the same ground. I didn't like a lot of the writing. A lot of it just wasn't really entertaining to me. I would say the best arc, if I had to pick from Super, would be Tournament of Power. But I even had issues with Tournament of Power. Like, my issues with Tournament of Power. I hate these two bitches, man. This got me bringing back memories and all this shit I could talk about. God, I fucking hate, what's their names? Kaba, Caulifla, whatever the fuck their names are. Those two Saiyan chicks. I fucking hate them. They're annoying. The way they get their Super Saiyan is fucking stupid. They're able to fight Goku in his strongest forms. It's fucking dumb. That was so stupid. I couldn't stand those characters. Rin Brienne's a fucking dumb character. I hated that shit. I liked the wolf guy in Tournament of Power. The wolf guy was really cool. But some of the stuff Roshi got to do was cool. The weird thing about Jiren is, like, he's boring as a character, but he was fun to watch, if that makes sense. Like, it was fun to watch him fight Goku, but he wasn't a very interesting character. I don't know. It's a weird one. I like Super. I respect y'all's opinions, although I agree Goku seems too childish in Super, which could be a problem. Yeah, that's cool if you like it. Kayla, Cal, and Kaba are annoying as shit. Yeah, I agree. No matter how many times Tiena's trained, Master Roshi always defeated him. Yeah, it don't make no sense. Do you prefer the original or Bruce Faulkner music? I never heard the original much, but I would say the Bruce Faulkner music, it's great. Let's see, I think I missed some because I was rambling on. Let's see, what am I missing? Oh yeah, opinion on Jiren, yeah. Fun to watch as a character, but he wasn't really that interesting. He was pretty boring. He was just your typical, anime character that looks really strong and nobody messes with him, We've seen it before. Dragon Ball Super Broly. Didn't like that film, honestly. Because Broly's one of my favorite characters and villains, man. He was so cool. Of course, I hate that, I think of this, but when I think of Broly, I think I should have did a rant about this shit back in the day, man. I was going to a Scorpion Death Drop, but I just couldn't. I don't know. I wasn't happy with the video, but the fucking Vic Mignogna situation, man, he got screwed over. Motherfuckers lied on him. He lost his job. It's fucked up what they did to him, man. But I like the original Broly. He's great. I didn't like Super Broly because you only get to see Goku and Vegeta fight him. Whereas in the original Broly, you got to see a ton of people fight him. It was like some wrestling type shit. So many people had to fight him. And he was kicking their asses. He made Vegeta scared. That was cool. In the new one, not really. He's learning as he fights. He fights Whis, and Whis dodges all his hits. I'm like, come on, man. When you bring a new villain in or someone that's reestablished, they're supposed to be the most powerful thing. That's kind of how Dragon Ball works. Yeah, I wasn't big on it. Remember the man who dressed as Rib Brienne? Yeah. Oh, man. Naruto OG from episode 1 to 135 is good, except some episodes. So I never got to see that series. Are you into fighting games? I like Tekken 5 and Tekken Dark Resurrection. And, of course, Def Jam. The OG Broly was a savage. Yeah, he definitely was, man. I loved the OG Broly. And the fact that Kalia got SSJ and SSJ2 through tangling back and Kale became female Broly is totally retarded bullshit. Yeah, exactly, man. Stupid as hell. Poor Vic got screwed by that douchebag Sean Schimmel. Yeah, exactly. You know someone who's an asshole in real life? Steven Seagal. You know what's funny? There's an interview out there of Sean Schimmel where him and Krillin's voice actor are talking, and I swear Sean Schimmel looks just like Steven Seagal in this video, and it's ironic because both are fucking assholes. Like I have this video uploaded. It's got 50,000 views, but that clip of Kirby Morrow, which I heard he died, which sucks, but Kirby Morrow, he even mentioned that he had like a weird interaction with Sean Schimmel. But yeah, the OG Broly was the Brock Lesnar. That's true. I like the Dragon Ball Super filler episodes though. Yeah, that's cool. OG Broly was a beast for sure. Yeah, he definitely was, man. I really liked him a lot. I like Raditz' hair because his hair looks like Super Saiyan 3. Yeah, man, definitely. He was Raditz. He's one of my top 5 Dragon Ball characters of all time. I really liked him. I know he was only in 5 episodes, but his entrance was so cool. I love his design. His hair is awesome. He's like one of my favorite characters. I wish he was in the series more, man. He was so damn cool, man. One of my favorites. I honestly like him more than Vegeta. Just saying. No pun intended. I mean, I like Vegeta, but man, Raditz was cool as hell, dude. I wish he was in the series more. You would think being Goku's brother would make it to where you could actually, you know, be in the series more. I heard a lot of bad things about Steven Seagal. Can you inform about the controversy? I heard he was very cocky. Yeah, Steven Seagal, a lot of the directors he's worked with says that he shows up late. And I even remember DMX in an interview saying, yeah, I worked with him, but I'd never work with him again. Inclining that there was some issue he had with him. John Leguizamo, who voiced Sid and Ice Age, he said that he didn't like him. There was something funny going on set, and Steven Seagal like put his hands on John Leguizamo, kind of abused him, which is fucked up. John Leguizamo told the story. And Steven Seagal, he'll like talk shit about other action stars, you know, which is stupid. And then like, I heard there was some assault cases, rape cases, or sexual assault with women. I haven't looked into those, so I don't want to say if those are true or not. But yeah, it's kind of what I heard about Seagal. Sean has an ego the size of the Dragon Ball universe. Yeah, definitely. Just that scenes, Universe 2 Peril, Quest to GT Goku and DBS Vegeta, it was so fun to look at. And yeah, Steven Seagal is a piece of trash. Damn, man, that's nuts. Yeah, sounds like a cool scene. Yeah, DMX, he was in Def Jam Vendetta. I don't know why he wasn't in the second one though, because he's from New York, but he is in at least the first game. But yeah, some more stuff I could talk when it comes to Dragon Ball, because you can talk about a ton of that. You know, what I wish Dragon Ball would have did instead of Super is I wish they would have continued with Goku Jr. I don't know how many people have seen that movie, but there was a movie called Dragon Ball GT: A Hero's Legacy. I really liked that film. I thought it was interesting to see a Goku Jr. It would have been pretty ballsy for them to just do a new series building on his foundation with a whole new everything. I think that would have been, you know, interesting. And he could have been like, you know, you could have made him different than Goku's other kids. I mean, he's technically his grandson because he was Pan's son, but like he could have been more like Bardock. Oh, Bardock, I forgot all about him, man. He's cool too, man. That's another badass character. Why is it always the, like my favorite characters always end up being the early on killed off characters. You know, like Walking Dead, Shane, early character, my favorite. Dragon Ball, Raditz, and fucking what's his name? Like, yeah, Bardock. He's so cool, man. that's another thing I didn't like about Super Broly. I didn't like what they did with the new Bardock scene. Like, Frieza destroys the planet and he just kind of sits there. Whereas in the original, it was badass, man. He was trying. I love how the original is, where he's just charging. He's charging at all of his soldiers by himself, beating them up, and he tries to take Frieza down. Like, his death and trying to stop him was cool as hell. I feel like the Broly movie butchered that, man. I love Def Jam. Hey, what's your favorite Dragon Ball games, DBZ games? The only one I've played is Raging Blast 1. That wasn't too bad. Hard as fuck though. I haven't played any other ones. I should play one of them, you know, since I'm a fan of the show. Maybe I should try the Kakarot game. I have to see how that one is. The Ginyu Force was cool. Yeah, they definitely were cool. I liked them. They were really cool. Dragon Ball GT Heroes Legacy is underrated, man. Yeah, it definitely is. The Ginyu Force is dope. My favorite is Jace. Yeah, they were pretty cool. They had style, you know. So yeah, they were cool. I also liked. Let's see. Another one of my favorites, Android 17. I love Android 17, man. One of my favorites. Cool design. Very menacing character. Android 17 is definitely one of my favorites. Cool voice. I liked him as the villain in GT. He looked like a cowboy. That shit was awesome. I do think he was not in it enough and he was killed off too quickly, but he was pretty cool, man. He was one of my favorites. I do think there's some characters that I think would have been interesting if they were still alive. Like, imagine if Nappa was still alive. He was like a big brute, you know? Like, I used to be obsessed with what if videos. Like, what if this character was still alive? What if that character was still alive? Do you miss your childhood? I absolutely do. Miss it in terms of the entertainment, the games I was playing. You know, the friends I had that were better people back then. So I would say I do. But yeah, Nappa, like, what if he was still alive? It'd be interesting, you know, because he's a Saiyan, but he's bald and he's fucking huge, you know. You could have had him fight Broly, two brutes just going at it, you know. He would have been an interesting character because Nappa seemed like the kind of character where it's like he's more of the brawn. He's not really the brains. He just kind of charges in and destroys the place. He would be, you know, it'd be interesting if he was still alive to see him on the team with Goku and Vegeta. Like, he would be charging the head rather than we wouldn't care about his strategy. He's more of a brute type character. He was cool. Really cool. It'd be interesting to see if he was still alive, you know. Nappa versus Broly would have been an awesome fight. Yeah, definitely would have been, man. That'd have been a good fight. That's my childhood too. Like the animation of Super Broly. It's not bad. It's better than Super's. I wasn't big on Super's animation because I prefer the more like traditional drawn type thing that Z had. I always wanted to try mushrooms. You mean like the drug? I like this Cybermen. Yeah, I remember them. Hold on, I missed a comment. There's something about Yamcha. Let's see. I missed some kind of comment about Yamcha. I know I did. Just gotta look for it. See if I can find it. Well, maybe I just read it wrong. Yeah, I read it wrong. I don't know. But yeah, like, I know he's weak nowadays, but Yamcha used to be a beast. Like, you know, like, a lot of people don't know, but if you watch the original Dragon Ball, Yamcha used to have some credibility, I think. Like, he was the first one to kick Goku's ass, you know? I remember one of the badass moments he had is I remember after he fought, Wolf Fang Fist. I remember after he fought, you could almost kind of compare him maybe to Johnny Cage. He's like the Johnny Cage of Dragon Ball, you know, if you think about it. But yeah, he had some cool moments. Like, I remember when he fought Tien and his leg broke. he was about to fight this other guy despite his leg being broke. Like he wasn't gonna back down. It's like, damn, Yamcha used to be really cool. And I think it's a shame they make him a joke now because he used to be cool. He used to have credibility, you know. He had them psychedelic drugs, wolf thing. We can play Alone in the Dark. Is that like a survival horror game? And what would the gameplay be like? Team 4-Star. Yeah, I heard of them. Didn't they do like the parody of Dragon Ball? I guess I could talk about more of the movies. I wasn't really a fan of a lot of the original Dragon Ball movies. What's your opinion on Satanists? I find some of them funny since they just want to piss religious people. Honestly, I don't have anything against them because it just seems like a different belief and different way of looking at life. Plus, apparently Satanists don't even believe in Satan or something. I mean, that's what I heard, but I don't really hate them, honestly. You know, believe in what they believe and stuff like that. Who's your favorite female Dragon Ball Z character? My favorite is Videl. Honestly, let's see. I'm gonna pick, let me think about that for a minute. Let's see. Who could I pick? I'm gonna pick Launch, honestly. I'm gonna pick Launch. I don't know why she stopped showing up, but I'm gonna pick her, honestly. That's my favorite. Sam only dislike the crazy ones that do crazy things. Yeah. And then the Z movies. I can talk about those. My favorite Dragon Ball Z movie was The World's Strongest. I really liked that one. I thought Dr. Wheelo was a cool villain. This like brain in a robot body. It was cool seeing Roshi fight and team up with Piccolo and Goku. That was awesome. I really liked The World's Strongest. The Wrath of the Dragon, I think with Tapion. That was pretty cool with the big ass fucking thing they fought. It was pretty much Dragon Ball meets King Kong and Godzilla. That was awesome. The Android movie was cool. Future Gone was great. I wasn't a fan of the Dead Zone film. I preferred the Dead Zone filler they made in Z with Garlic Jr. I thought that was handled better. I like the first Broly movie. Part 2 and 3 are just fucking terrible. I hate the Broly sequels. What's some other movies? I don't mind the cooler films. He was pretty cool. I like the second one more though. Let's see. I never could really get into the Tree of Might or the one with Bojack. I don't know. I'm trying to think of some of the other movies. I did like the one with Janemba. That was a good one. It's crazy how there's lots of priests and pastors that are pedo. Yeah. What do you think is stronger, Frieza from DBZ or Cooler? I mean, I like Cooler more, but probably Frieza because we've seen more of him and he got to get a golden form and all that. But Cooler's pretty strong too. I mean, he got a transformation and he got to be like a robot and he could multiply himself with robotic versions, you know. Another movie I liked, I wish I had an English dub. I think it's called The Plan to Eradicate the Saiyans. That was a cool movie. Hayach, however you say his name. He's a really cool villain. Underrated Dragon Ball villain. He's like a brute type, kind of like Broly, where a bunch of people had to fight him. He was really cool. He was like a combination of all the evilness of all the villains they destroyed. I'm trying to think of some other ones. To me, this has to be the most underrated villain ever because I don't hear anybody talk about him as much as others. King fucking Piccolo, man. King Piccolo, the man who started it all. Like, he took Dragon Ball into more of a serious direction. King Piccolo was awesome. I feel like he don't get talked about enough. He don't get enough credit. He freaking killed Krillin, you know, in the original. Like, King Piccolo was awesome, man. And if you think about it, he's one of... Yeah, now that I think about it, King Piccolo is the only villain that got his wish from the dragon, and he killed the dragon at the same time. And he was cool. He was ruthless. He was great, man. He was fucking awesome. Great villain. I wish they'd bring him back. I think it'd be interesting for Piccolo to meet his dad, and his dad would probably be pissed that he's friends with Goku. I remember King Piccolo. He was awesome. Yeah, man, he was great. He was great. Really good villain. Thoughts on the Red Ribbon Army? I don't mind them. I think the story and arc with him dragged a bit too much, a little bit too long in the tooth. But I didn't mind him. I'm trying to think of some other shit I could say about the series. Some other characters. I think I talk about every single Dragon Ball Z movie. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing one. Oh yeah, there's the Android 13 movie. I wasn't too big on that from what I remember. Trying to think of some other ones. I haven't seen the most recent one. Still haven't seen it yet. There's a lot. Some other characters. Some other thoughts on the Android Cell saga. It's a really good saga. I like it a lot. Oh yeah, another character I like a lot is I like Super Boo a lot. Especially since he had the same voice as Raditz. And I do like Majin Buu. I think he's interesting. I feel like they kind of waste him because he's powerful, you know. And I feel like they don't really do a lot with him in Super in the new series. Like I think they could do more with Majin Buu because yeah, he didn't beat him in a fight, but Beerus did his most powerful attack on Majin Buu, and it didn't kill him. So that shows you how powerful Majin Buu is, man. I feel like they waste him as a character, to be honest. I know I keep going off topic here, but what's your opinion on gym people who force their lifestyle on others? I didn't know there was people like that. I think that's pretty crappy, honestly. It's just not cool. Not cool at all. And plus, there's some people that go too much at that and they fuck their body up. I know someone who did that. I know a YouTuber named Solid Rev. He worked out a lot, but he was trying to bench press too much and he like messed up some of his bones, and now he can't really work out like he used to. So it's not cool when they force it on others. What about Dragon Ball Fusion Reborn? I like that one. The one with Janemba, that was a good one. Wrath of the Dragonfly, that was a good one. It was I liked how they all had to fight this like giant creature. Tapion was a cool character. I like Cooler Revenge movie. Yeah, that's a good movie. Favorite TV show? Favorite TV show? I would say live action wise. I mean, when it was in its prime, The Walking Dead. But favorites, I would say Jericho. I really liked Jericho. Skeet Ulrich was the lead in that. I liked both seasons. Jericho was a really cool show. I liked Prison Break as well. That was entertaining. Some other good characters in Dragon Ball. I'm forgetting his name, but does anyone remember that character from? He was in the Buu saga. He was like that little whatever his name is who controlled Majin Buu. He had like a henchman. Deborah, yeah, Deborah, right? Is that what his name is? The Demon King. He was so cool. I feel like they kind of wasted him later on. Facts and that whole thing about people who don't work out being depressed and missed, since I've seen healthy people with mental issues. Yeah, exactly, man. And you know, it's hard to keep up on that stuff when when it hasn't been a part of your lifestyle. Like, you know, I've done a decent amount of walking, but I've been slacking out the past few days because, you know, it's hard to adjust to something you're not used to. But I'm gonna try to get back to it tomorrow. Bob, yeah, that's what his name is. Yeah, his henchman was really cool. I feel like they ruined him later on. The boar is badass. Yeah, he definitely is, man. I feel like they could have did more with him. Majin Vegeta was really cool though. That was awesome. That was really cool, you know, and you know him sacrificing himself. You know, he kind of yeah, it was just some cool stuff. Uh, so yeah, like his sword. Beerus and Whis had a lot of potential, but DPS turned them into plot devices. Yeah, like Beers could have been part of the team. He could have been a fighter, you know. But he didn't even get to go fight Broly. He had to be a babysitter. Fucking babysitter. Are you kidding me? Um, and then what else? The character Hit. He was really cool. He was my favorite new character from Super. Um, he was my favorite. I wish he was a part of the team. Like I wish that he could join Goku's team and fight with him in movies. I think that would be awesome. I like that he has. I like that it's the voice Matthew Mercer. He voiced Leon in RE6. He voiced Jai Chong in Dynasty Warriors 8. Yo, what's good? What's up, Slow Mojo Music? Thanks for stopping by. Which do you like better, Good Boo or Evil Boo? I would say um, I would say the good version. Um, yeah, but I do like the evil version too. Hit is cool. Yeah, he definitely is. Uh, definitely is. Do you like sushi? Yeah, I like sushi. It's really really good. Let's see, what are some other good characters I could think of? There's a lot. King Vegeta's interesting. I wish they'd bring back Goku and Vegeta's dads. That'd be interesting. Um, let's see some other cool characters. I liked Topo, even though he reminds me of the guy from the diabetes commercial because of his mustache. But I liked Topo. I actually thought he was better than Jiren. I liked him more than Jiren. He looked like fucking Jinpachi from Tekken 5. Like when Topo has his transformation and he's fighting Vegeta and his shirt's off and he's kind of had this purple aura, he looks a lot like Jinpachi from Tekken 5, you know, because he has that big fucking mustache, that big walrus mustache. He's bald like Jinpachi. He was cool. I really liked him. I kind of wish he was maybe they swapped roles with him and Jiren because I liked him more than Jiren. He was pretty cool. Um, Kid Trunks and Goten. They should just make those characters older and do more with them because it seems like they've been kids forever. You know? They should do more with those characters rather than the crap they've been doing, which is just keeping kids all the time. You know? Topo is awesome. Yeah, he definitely is. I liked him. I liked him a lot. Some other characters. Let's see. From the original series, I didn't mind Mercenary Tao. It would have been interesting if he stuck around. I really liked Yajirobe. I thought he was always a really funny character. It's a shame he stopped showing up. I always thought Yajirobe was funny. He's this fat guy who likes food, but he was pretty powerful in the original. And I don't mind Hercule, but you know, if you want a comedy type character that's goofy, I would rather just have Yajirobe personally than Hercule Satan. I really like Yajirobe, you know, funny dude. Like he got to do a sneak attack on Vegeta when he was weak. That was funny, and he thought he beat him. Favorite game genre, probably like horror games, survival horror. That's what I love the most. He's more badass than that boring fuckface Jiren. Yeah, I agree. You know, it's like I don't know how they can make a character like Jiren so like fun to watch in a fight, but just so boring as a person. Don't make sense. I didn't care for Frost. I think he was wasted potential. I always thought it would have been cool if they made a Frieza race type character, but he was a good guy. I think that'd be cool because they haven't done that yet. They didn't do that with Frost though. He was just another villain. I'm like, oh, that's kind of disappointing. Let's see, who else is there as characters? Master Roshi was cool. when they actually let him fight and shit. Resident Evil 4 is my favorite one in the series. Yeah, me too. The original definitely is. And let's see. Other characters. Other characters in that show and series. I'm trying to think. I guess like a Whis. Never cared for him much. I could take him or leave him, to be honest. Trying to think. Shit. Maybe I just talked about everything I could think of talking about with Dragon Ball. I don't know. Oh yeah, maybe I could talk about some of the more characters in GT. I liked the Oob character in GT. I thought he was really cool. I liked how he was like this Egyptian type character. Oob was really cool. I like how he fused with Majin Buu, man. I really liked his character. I thought he was pretty cool. He was cool. Favorite Resident Evil game is either 4 or 7. Yeah. For a lot of people, they felt like 7 brought the series back to what they preferred it as. Yeah, what else? What else that series I could talk about? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't know. If Gohan and Goten and Trunks sucked in GT. Yeah, they did. They weren't really that great. I like Call of Duty Zombies. Yeah, Call of Duty Zombies is great. Very addicting. I always wanted Nazi Zombies and Call of Duty Zombies to be like its own game. You know, I would buy that. Wish they'd make that happen. It would be so cool. Do you know Fatal Frame series? You kill ghosts with the camera. I've heard about that series. I heard good things, but I never actually played any of the games myself. I guess I'm going to sit back down if my back's hurting. Yeah. I wonder what else I could talk. I mean, I know I've been talking about Dragon Ball for a while now, but it's fun to talk about it. I'm trying to think what else I can talk about from it. I talked about Dragon Ball a lot in the Thoughts and Anime video. I need to get that video out. I need to release it. Because I don't care that I don't have the pictures in there because it's just too much work to do. Alright, I'm back. By the way, I'm wondering if that your room or the basement or some sort. Yeah, this is the basement. As a matter of fact, I like all zombie modes in Call of Duty besides Exo Zombies because that one is trash. Yeah, I don't think I got to try out the Exo Zombies. RE7 brought back all the horror to us since the last few games. Just more action and horror. Yeah, that's true. What are your thoughts on Doom? I can never really get into the Doom games. I'm not really big on like first-person shooters, so I never really could get into them. The only first-person that I like, or some of the only first-person games I like, is Left 4 Dead, Fallout. I fucking love Doom. Yeah. We have Fallout, Left 4 Dead, Nazi Zombies, if that counts. Okay, it almost looks like a room. Yeah, you could consider it a room, basically, like a big room. I'm sorry, but I highly despise RE7. That's understandable. Some people weren't really big on it because it was like, first person. I did rant videos on that game back when it came out. When I played it nowadays, I don't hate it as much as I did in those rant videos. I don't mind the game, but it does have some problems like, lack of enemy variety. Ethan's not really that interesting of a character. But Jack Baker was pretty cool. I liked the stalker element. Village was definitely a step up though in terms of a sequel. I felt like never played RE7, so I can't say. Yeah. Well, I feel like I talked about everything Dragon Ball related, so maybe I can think of some other anime to talk about. Favorite fast food, McDonald's for sure. Full Metal Alchemist, that's a pretty good anime. Love that one. Around the same time I was watching that, that's actually when I recovered JB's album, Life is Offensive, so that's a pretty cool memory. I really like Full Metal Alchemist, it's a good show. Akame Get Kill was good. I'm not a furry, but I honestly liked Beastars. I didn't think I'd like that show, but I was entertained by it. I liked Beastars. Let's see what else. Hellsing and Hellsing Ultimate are cool. I love Father Alexander Anderson. He's awesome. Shiki was good. That was like a vampire drama one. Let's see what else there is. The Promised Neverland was interesting. It was like Attack on Titan meets Prison Break, but a kid's version at an orphanage. It was interesting. I do like Attack on Titan, though I think it is just a tad overrated because I'm not the biggest fan of the main character, and I feel like some of the story at the end of season 1 is not that interesting, but I don't mind Attack on Titan. Is Eminem your favorite rapper of all time, or do you prefer other rappers? I would say I prefer other rappers. Like, my favorite rapper of all time will always be JB, because I listened to his music a lot through the 2010s, love his songs, and another reason he's my favorite is because he's like one of the only rappers I can think of that from start to finish, you know, from the beginning to the end with his music is, you know, I feel like he didn't sell out or get bad. I like his mindset. I would definitely pick JB. That's for sure. Something went wrong. Try again. Like Taco Bell. Yeah, Taco Bell's pretty good. I like Taco Bell. See some other anime I watched. Levius was decent. That was like steampunk boxing. Is there any other ones? Let's see. I think the worst anime I've ever seen is Babel 2 Beyond Infinity. That's a big piece of shit. That's awful. Really bad. I'm trying to think of some other ones I've seen or watched. Taco Bell's cool. I love Burger King though. Yeah, Burger King's good. I used to like Doom games back in the day, but when I tried Doom 2016 again, I wasn't digging it. Yeah. Sometimes games don't hold up. That happened to me too. Like, I used to really like Max Payne 1 and 2, but they don't hold up for me. So I get that. Burger King is my favorite fast food. Yeah, that's a pretty good choice. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm trying to think back to that video I made about anime and what I mentioned. I need to put that out. In fact, that'll be the next video I put out, since it's long overdue to put that one out. So I talk about a lot of anime in that one. I'm trying to think of some other ones. Oh, Psycho Pass. Psycho Pass is really good. That's a good cop crime drama anime. I really like Psycho Pass. That was pretty good. What's some other ones I've seen that I really like? I mean, back in the day, I liked High School of the Dead, but I definitely can't watch it nowadays because it's way too sexual. But I liked it when I was younger, but I can't watch it nowadays. Way too triggering. What's some other ones that I like? I don't know. Fuck, I missed out. Fuck, I missed out on your answer. My dad called me. Can you repeat it again? Oh, okay, I will. My favorite rapper, I do like Eminem, but my favorite rapper of all time would be JB. Because he is Like, I listened to his music a lot in the 2010s. Love his songs. I go back to his music a lot. He never fell off for me. I like how he keeps it real, I like his mindset. And yeah, he's definitely my favorite. I like his beats, I like his songs, his personality. So I would say him. One thing I hate about anime is the overuse of sexual fan service. Yeah, I agree. There's too much of it. I think I said this, Akami Get Killed, that was a good one. I remember watching that one. I wonder what are some other ones I watched. I haven't kept up with anime in so long. Black Lagoon is my favorite anime. I never got to see that one. I wonder what other ones I can't remember. I liked Sands of Destruction. I've seen that years and years and years ago. I liked Asura Crying. That was like mech, but I didn't mind it. Whataburger is my favorite fast food. I never had that before. But yeah, that's probably what will be the next live stream food thing, is like maybe something burger related. We'll have to see. Okay, that's interesting that JB is your favorite of all time. Yeah. Yeah, I really wish they'd bring back the Def Jam games, man. They were so good. You know, just so much cool stuff. The sound effects, the roster, the music. You know, Snoop Dogg as the villain, Crow. It was just awesome. You know, really liked Crow in Fight for New York. He was really cool. I still think Tupac is very overrated, to be honest. Yeah, he definitely is. I agree. Speaking of like old school rappers, a while ago I did watch the Mysterious Death of Eazy-E. That was a good documentary, but you didn't really get any answers, obviously. Def Jam of modern rappers, though, well, yeah, that's what you would have. You could finally, if they put him in there, you could finally play as Eminem and have him fight MGK. But yeah, if they made a new Def Jam game, I would want G Unit in there, and I mean like the full G Unit, the one where even the game was in there for a minute. I want G Unit. I want the game. I want West Side Connection. I want Ice Cube. I want Tupac and Biggie and Eazy-E. Just get someone that sounds like them to voice them. You could put Dr. Dre in there. You could put Timbaland in there. You could put, of course, Eminem in there. You could put T.I. would be really cool. Wait, didn't they? Yeah, they had T.I., I think, right? Def Jam Icon. That game sucked. Some other characters. B.O.B. It'd be cool to have B.O.B., Kid Cudi. Hopefully they put Jeezy in there. Yeah, that'd be a good choice. If they had Kid Cudi in Def Jam, I'd want his like old school like look, where it's glasses and like Cleveland hat, something like that. Hobson would be great. It'd be cool to have Hobson at a Def Jam game. Maybe you could say something like, "After I kick your ass, I'm finna do skateboard tricks with you." I don't know, something like that. Like maybe one of his moves is he fucking does a skateboard trick on someone's face. It'd be cool to have Hobson in Def Jam. MGK switched up after Eminem dissed him. Oh, well, yeah, he definitely did. I hate how FIFA and Call of Duty can get away with being largely the same thing with a few minor changes, while Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors, and Warriors Orochi get shit on relentlessly for being even vaguely similar. Yeah, I've always found that stupid. I've always found that a huge double standard. It's so dumb. That'd be awesome if they added Hobson and Def Jam. Yeah, it would be really cool. I'd also like to see them put Novi Novak in there. It goes by Rob Level now. He's from Chicago. He beefed with Hobson. That'd be cool. Russian rapper. It'd be cool to have him in a Def Jam game. Well, I wonder who else they could put in a Def Jam game. I already said G Unit, so. I wouldn't mind seeing Shawty Low in there. I've always liked the Dano song. They could put... Who else could they put in there? They could put Royce the 5'9". They could put... they could put Yellow Wolf in there. What's your favorite Hobson songs? I actually did a video. I don't know if you ever seen that, but there's a video I did like years and years ago called Top 10 Favorite Hobson Songs with Kadeem the King and Charlie Marley. That's the video to watch if you'd want to know. But just to list some of them, I Need Help is one of them. Lift, Illmind Hobson 9, that's very good. Illmind 7, best religious rap song, I think. What else? Be My Friend's really good, even though it's a snippet. Left Me Hanging, those are some of them. But my full top 10 is in that video. Imagine if they put Stitches in an LMAO. Yeah, Stitches. He's a crazy one. You know, even though Stitches got sucker punched by Whack 100, Stitches got more balls and heart than most gangster rappers, you know. Same thing with Gunplay. Like, Gunplay and Snitches, at least, like, what I could say about Gunplay and Snitches, at least they had the balls to approach people they beef with. Like, Gunplay ran up on 50 and G Unit. You never see, like, Rick Ross do that, or Meek Mill, you know, or French Montana. Stitches ran up on the game. You never saw 50 run up on the game like that or anything like that. You know, Stitches actually had the balls. Yeah, facts, a lot of gangster rappers just all talk. Yeah, they definitely are. Like Soulja Boy. I remember Kadeem put up a video where Soulja Boy got his chain robbed and he didn't do shit. But yeah, Stitches would be fun to see him in a... They should have the Stitches, and then they should have his Lil Phil skin where he was skinny with his hat backwards. What are thoughts on Gucci Mane? Fucking sucks as a rapper. Hate his voice. I hate his yeah. You know, he's fucking terrible, man. I hate him. Garbage. Fucking trash. Okay, I'll check it out whenever. And it's like, how can I take a rapper seriously with a fucking ice cream cone on their damn face? So I don't care for Gucci Mane. More like Coochie Mane. Fuck that rapper. Never been a huge fan of Gucci Mane. He's mid at best. Yeah. But yeah, I've always hated that sound effect he does. It's stupid. Brr, brr. It's just fucking dumb. I guess the only song I compare him on is I Just Want to Party, but more so because of Yellow Wolf. Jeezy blows Gucci out the water. Yeah, they had a crazy beef. But yeah, I'd definitely rather listen to him than Gucci Mane. Thoughts on Post Malone? Never really been a fan of him. Not a fan of his style. What are your thoughts on the City Girls? I don't really know what to make of them, to be honest. Because the dating world and relationship world is something I haven't delved into. So I don't really have any experience in it, to be honest. Your favorite snack? My favorite snack would be popcorn or like the Nutty Buddy. Those are really good. City Girls are a rap duo. Oh, I thought you meant Real City Girls. No, I never heard of the City Girls. Some other people I like to see in Def Jam that are not necessarily rappers. I think Ving Rhames would be awesome in a Def Jam game. Tiny Lister Jr., he'd be great in a Def Jam game. You know, Debo from Friday. I'd like to see Scarface would be cool in a Def Jam game. Let's see who else. Fuck it, put Michael Jackson in there. I think he'd fit well. You know, he'd have something different. That'd be interesting. He has some probably, since his dancing is fancy, he'd probably have some fancy fighting. You know, it'd be interesting to see him at a Def Jam game. They could put a ton of his music in there too. I bet you still hate Migos, huh? I wouldn't blame you. They're so garbage to this day. Yeah, I don't care for them. I never cared for them. I like Eminem. Yeah, it's a good candy. I'm back, Jackal. All right, cool to see you in here. Zach Attack back in. Michael Jackson rocks. Yeah, it's sickening how the media still tries to paint him as like a pedophile. It's like it's not even fucking true. What are your thoughts on 2011? I liked it, especially considering that Gears of War 3 came out in that year. My favorite in the series. I want a Def Jam like game, but with rock and metal icons. That'd be interesting. That's understandable. That would be interesting to see. You know, there's a lot they could do with that. So that's yeah, it'd be cool to see that. Put like Rob Zombie in it, Marilyn Manson, and you know, Deuce and fucking Limp Bizkit and shit like that. So it could work. 2011 was dope. Yeah, Michael Jackson is not a pedophile. He is a legend. Yeah, it's pretty lame how the media says that about him. They could also put Prince, I suppose, and Rick James in the Def Jam game. There's no evidence that Michael Jackson's a pedophile. It's pathetic how they won't let the guy rest. Yeah, it's messed up. Also, 2011 is a good year. I went to Virginia Beach back in the days. Yeah, it sounds like it was interesting and some fun. I wish I could travel more often. There was a fighting game that reminded me of a comedic version of Def Jam called Celebrity Deathmatch. Yeah, I heard of that. I heard about that game. I've heard of it before. Definitely is similar to Def Jam. The amount of slander Michael Jackson got is unreal. Yeah, definitely is. What's your opinion on LeBron James? Some of the stuff he said as a person is pretty stupid. I don't really know what to think of him because I never followed sports a whole lot, so I wouldn't really have a lot to say about him. I did hear that Space Jam 2 he did was awful though. Do you like ASMR, Devil Cloley? I haven't like looked into ASMR like that in a while. Don't know what I think of it nowadays. And the funny thing about the whole Michael Jackson situation is the people accusing him of grooming them as kids did so after he died. Yeah, after he died, they say something. It's like that's it's definitely ironic, or like you said, the funny thing. Opinion of Ice Spice. I think she garbage. Got famous because of Simps. Never heard her music, but I can only assume she sucks. I remember hearing TG Venom rants about her. Her and that Glorilla seem probably trash, probably garbage. Even that rap name sucks. Ice Spice. It's like, really? What's next? You're gonna call yourself Cold Frost? I don't fucking know. It's just a stupid name. There was a conspiracy theory going around about Michael Jackson still being alive as Dave. I wonder what y'all would think of it. That's crazy. Sounds just like the theory that Tupac's in Cuba and Elvis is still alive. But I ain't heard of that theory. It's crazy. What's your opinion on Rod Wave? Judging from what my friend sent me on Instagram, Danny, he's fucking garbage. Dave died supposedly. Yeah, I don't think I heard of Dave. Rod Wave is one of those generic emotional rappers that can't sing to save their life. Yeah, that's so true. He definitely is, man. Definitely is. Best video you ever made. That's a pretty tough one. Best video I ever made. Man, there's a lot. I had to think about that for a minute. I definitely have to think about that. Alright, then I'm going to leave. Bye, everyone. Alright, see ya. I was glad that you came in here, Orochi Jr. I don't know why a lot of people in Florida like him so much. He's nothing special. Yeah, Rod Wave is at least better than mumble rappers. I don't think that's saying a lot because there's people in the underground independent scene you could listen to that's better than Rod Wave and the mumble rappers, in my opinion. Best video though. What's your best video game you ever played? That's tough because like I go back and forth with Fallout 3, Resident Evil 4, and Dead Rising 1. I go back and forth with those so much. Maybe I would pick Fallout 3, I guess. Rod Wave is just as trash as the average mumble rapper, though. Yeah, definitely is. Oh yeah, Beanie Siegel, that'd be another cool character to see in Def Jam. Your favorite mukbanger? You know, the weird thing is I don't actually watch a lot of those. The only ones I've seen is like I've seen Kadeem did one, and Purse Dopus. He's this obscure rapper that I knew about. He's the only rapper I know of that's dissed everyone. He's dissed Jeffree Star. He's dissed Jay-Z. He's dissed T.I. He's dissed Eminem. He's dissed Tech Nine. He's dissed Michael Phelps. He's dissed Joe Budden. He's dissed Justin Bieber. He's dissed frickin' Tila Tequila. He's dissed Babe, or one of the fucking baseball players. He's dissed General Surgeon, whoever that is. He's dissed so many people. Mukbangs are nasty, no offense. Yeah, I ain't seen a whole lot of them, but, well, the clips I've seen, there's a lot of nasty ones. Mine are Smash 4 for 3DS and Wii U and Splatoon. Interesting choices. I never had a Wii U. What's your opinion on ESTG? Never heard of it. Not really sure what it is. Do you think Nikado Igvado is gross? Yeah, he definitely is. What's your opinion on G Herbo? After watching, I watched Spear Dude's video about him and heard some of his music. Doesn't seem like my kind of rapper. He's one of those guys that if I were to make a thoughts video, it would be very similar to HD Been Dope, where G Herbo can, you know, rap, but he's not someone I would listen to. Like production wise and sonic wise, he's not someone I would listen to like that, you know, in terms of his style. Wait, am I thinking of someone else? Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was thinking of Polo G. That's what I was thinking of. Shit. Oh, man. Well, that's what I think of Polo G. But G Herbo, I honestly haven't heard his music, so I wouldn't know what to think of him. So I was thinking about a completely different rapper. Shit. Completely different rapper. Completely different. I did see his interview though, where he talked about his struggles getting off of the codeine addiction. Codeine lean. Thoughts on Lizzo? That sounds familiar. Is that like an artist, or that sounds somewhat familiar? Favorite type of YouTube videos? Favorite type of YouTube videos would be favorite type. Probably, I really don't know, honestly. The main thing I do all the time on YouTube is like listen to music, so maybe I'd pick that if that counts. G Herbo is so underrated. Yeah, I'd have to hear his music because I don't know him that well. Do you miss someone? Yeah, there's a lot of people I miss. I miss my grandma's dog, Sissy. I miss my grandma's dog, Shelby. I miss this doing dog I had named Max. I miss, of course, my grandfather. I miss my cousin Chris. His favorite song was always Never Scared. He would always play that loud as hell. Great song. I would say cousin Josh. Some other ones. In terms of like dead, I mean, I do miss like certain people I've been friends with, like Eric, when he was a better person. Did you know Detroit rappers like Sadie Baby, T Grizzly, 42 Doug, Ice Wurzel, Babyface Ray? I somewhat know of Sada Baby because he said something about Eminem. T Grizzly, I don't mind T Grizzly, but my dad ruined his best song for me. Because, First Day Out is a good song by T Grizzly, but, my piece of crap fire like that song, he would play it too fucking much. Every single day, he would always play First Day Out. That song got so fucking played out. It was a good song, but he just played it too fucking much. It's like, if I hear that song again, motherfucker, I'm gonna puke. He played it way too fucking much, man. But that is a good song by him. It's like, I know that whole song word for word because of how much he played that fucking song. But he's a good rapper. I'm not too familiar with the rest though. These are probably newer people, I assume. I usually don't like Chicago drill music anymore, but G Herbo is someone I still bump to this day. Detroit rap is fire as fuck. Yeah, I agree. Detroit rap's cool. Really cool. Yo, what's up, Max Palmer? Thanks for stopping by to the stream. Your father's a rap fan? Yep. Danny told me something else about the needle drop, and it just makes him seem like such a pretentious, as the British would say, cunt. Fuck the needle drop, man. Like, Danny told me something else about it, and I'm like, man, that guy really is a fucking dumbass. Like, apparently the needle drops, when he was reviewing Hobson's album, Pound Syndrome, he was like, Ill by the Hobson 7 is like Hobson discovered atheism for the first time. It's like, you fucking idiot. A song is not about being an atheist. It's just about questioning religion and questioning all these things, not atheism. If it was atheism, he'd be like, God don't exist, and this, and that. You know, like, fuck the needle drop. You know, just, he's a damn buffoon, man. Which may be unpleasant, but does your father hang out with black dudes a lot? Yeah, he definitely did. Another fun fact about that is he would act black around his black friends. He would act more black than, you know, than them. Like, he would up his, like, sort of, you know, trying to be black around black friends, even more so. He was the kind of dude where he would act different, wear different suits around people, if that makes sense. Do you use Twitch? I've used it here and there in the past, but I ain't used it in a while. I was listening to Lil Durk album at work today. That's pretty cool. How was it? I'm back. What's up, Adrian? I really wish I made more from Google AdSense. It's cool to be monetized, but like the thing about Google AdSense, you gotta wait for it to get to 100. It takes forever. Have you used Reddit before? Yeah, I like Reddit. I have a friend from middle school that once told me that I wanted to be black. Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's a solid album. Yeah, that's good. It's good. It's a solid album. I guess I'll stand back up again. Do you like summer? It looks nice out, but really, really hot. You know, the hot weather can be annoying to deal with, that's for sure. It definitely can be. Opinion on winter. I don't mind it, but it does suck getting sick and getting cold. That's what I think of the winter. Shotgun, or it could be a fucking sword. I don't like winter or summer because winter I get sick a lot. Summer is too hot. Yeah, it's too bad it can't be in between all the time. Wouldn't that be nice? Do you miss BJ Swag? Yeah, he was a funny dude. Definitely was a funny dude. His videos and stuff, they were entertaining. Even when me and him were beefing. Across the globe, feet, Juice World could have been a lot better. It's only a little over 2 minutes. I feel it should have been a minute or two longer. Yeah, I hate when songs and certain types of music's too short. Which is better, fall or spring? I like fall more, I would say. What if you saw BJ Swag? I'd hang out with him and maybe do a real life collab. I think I prefer summer a bit because at least it feels good to
to feel cold while it's hot out. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go, guys. Getting tired, getting kind of tired and exhausted. Been talking for a while. Um, Thanks to everyone that came out to the stream and watched it. It's cool to do another one and talk about some stuff. So that's really it. See you later. I was born in July, so it's always hot as hell. It's how my birthday rolls around. Yeah. But yeah, thanks to everyone that came out and watched. Peace. And yeah, that'll be it for now.